Hey guys, this is Claudia here from the Bookkeeping Experts. After 2 weeks of vacation, I'm back. And I'm glad that you're here and you're connected with us. And today is a big one. I've been preparing for this one for a long time. Hopefully, I will get all the information you need to connect your Shopify account and to be able to manage it on the ongoing basis. Without much further ado, I will do a PowerPoint presentation. And then we're going to take a look, or before we go into the PowerPoint presentation, I'm going to show you where to find those apps and so that you can integrate them. So without much further ado, we'll first go into QuickBooks Online. All right. Okay, there it is. Okay, sorry. So this is what's going on with the app transaction today. But if you click on transactions and app transactions, there it is. So these are the app integration that is done by QuickBooks Online. And most of them kind of work the same way. Shopify works a little bit different from Square, but it depends on the setting, how you set it up. Okay, so you just click on connect to free app, and then you select Shopify, and then you go to next. It's not going to let me here because this is just a sample account, so I can't do it on a live account. So this is what you would get. But when you get to the next step, it's going to ask how you want to connect it, and we're going to go to the PowerPoint presentation now, so we can show you exactly how it works. So, all right, okay. There it is. Okay, and I'm gonna make this bigger, and we're gonna play from the start. Okay, so reconcile and also integrate Shopify and QuickBooks Online, right? So the first step that we need to take care here is to make sure that we create all the accounts that we create all the accounts that you need in order to integrate. So such as you need to create Shopify Bank, Shopify Fees, Shopify Shipping Account, Shopify Sales Account, Shopify Discount, Shopify Selling Fees, Shopify Subscription Fees, and Shopify refund item. Okay, now if you are managing your inventory through Shopify, you want to track it in QuickBooks, you can import all your products and service from Shopify. Now let me tell you one thing: if you're not necessarily managing from the inventory from Shopify, you don't need to do that, because the only thing we're gonna do is just when we categorize the transaction coming in, we're gonna categorize as Shopify items, so don't have to integrate everything. Now one thing here that I wanted to note to you, QuickBooks inventory is a work in progress. It doesn't work the greatest, so if you can avoid managing inventory through QuickBooks and just manage elsewhere, that is the ideal, and just manually do a journal entry to update your inventory at the end of each month. That's the ideal, until improvements are made, but you can give it a try. You may have to do monthly adjustments even if you're integrated. Okay, now to connect Shopify, you're gonna click on transactions, then select app transactions like I showed to you. When the account is connected, transactions will flow into QuickBooks app integration first, just like Square. Okay, if you're familiar with Square, Shopify is the same thing. Now, one thing that is important to notice, there is a workflow for those transactions. So first things first, you will need to add the transactions in the app transactions prior to matching and checking. Well, you're not going to match it in checking if if you're not going to add that. But the only thing is that some people, I've noticed that they decide to add the transactions in bank and then match it in app. It doesn't necessarily work, and it is creating a lot of problems, so I don't advise towards that route. Okay, all right, so sales transaction will be required recorded. So when you add those transactions from the app transaction, so your sales is recorded in the Shopify clearance bank account, and that's how you're going to map that when you link the account. And transfer transactions will be recorded to the checking account to be matched in banking. So you're not duplicating the income. So it's just going to transfer that amount into checking. It's going to say that first it was deposited in Shopify clearance account, and then it was transferred out of the Shopify clearance into your checking account. So once again, the app workflow is Shopify. In Shopify is to add transaction, the app transaction, match it in banking. That is the right one. So this is what you're going to see on your checking account, so you can match it correctly. Okay, so after all transactions are added from app transactions and matched in checking account, where the deposit is made, it is time to reconcile. And I always emphasize that, how important it is to reconcile your bank accounts and your credit card accounts, your mortgage accounts, everything that, or your liability accounts. So you need to reconcile that monthly. It's part of the QuickBooks workflow to make sure that everything is correct. Either you are an accountant, bookkeeper, or a business owner. If you're doing that, you want to make sure that you do that so your numbers are correct. So once you reconcile your checking account, you will need to reconcile your profit and loss to verify if the income coming from Shopify is correct. How do you do that? You pull up your profit and loss, verify the numbers. The main number is the Shopify income, the Shopify shipping transactions, and you want to match that to whatever you have in the Shopify reports. Now, how to get the Shopify reports and how to get the right Shopify reports in order to reconcile, that's what we're going to talk next. So to get the necessary information from Shopify, you will need to log into Shopify, click on analytics, then select reports, then select finances summary. All right, so this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to see once you log in. So click on analytics, then select reports, and this is what you're going to get. Okay, so you're going to see your gross sales, if there is any discount, any returns, and then your net sales. Your net sales here needs to match to whatever is the net sales for Shopify on your profit and loss. Now, if you have more than Shopify sources of income, you want to separate that. So you want to create Shopify sales and then a sub account for Shopify discount, Shopify returns, and then it's going to show up what is the Shopify net sales, and then you'll see the sales from the other account. So the shipping as well. So shipping, return fees, taxes. Now taxes is not going to show on your profit and loss. Taxes is a liability, and it's going to show on your balance sheet as a liability. So if there was any gift card sales, you will need to use that to verify if it is matching to whatever is on your gift card liability account in QuickBooks Online. And then it's going to show what's your gift card outstanding balance, which should be the same that it is on the balance sheet as well. So if not, I would recommend to create a journal entry to do those adjustments. Okay, you can also, before you do the adjustments, you can take a look at, you can reconcile your Shopify bank account, clearance account, and make sure that all transactions are there. Okay, so there's more. So here there's what kind of payments you received. So some of it went to PayPal payment standard, so it's going to clear on your bank account. Some of them is Shopify installments. It means that customers will be paying through the months for their purchase. And Shopify payment is what should have been deposited into the Shopify clearance account. Okay, the total for the month. Okay. All right, so you may create a journal entry, like I said, in QuickBooks to make sure that transactions are correct. You can create a template and make adjustments monthly. So I'm all about creating recurring templates in QuickBooks, and some of them for the Square or for Shopify or for any app that you may have to create those adjustments. The profit and loss income will need to match the income from, I put Square, I'm sorry, Shopify. Shopify, okay? And you may also reconcile your Shopify clearance account by checking the transactions recorded. How do you get that information? You need to find the sales transactions. You need to find the sales transactions list by clicking on Finance, then select Payouts, okay? To verify if your mapping is correct in Shopify, that's very important. You can go to App Transactions. Then on the left-hand side, there is a Shopify icon there. You click on the pencil, and it's going to open up on the left-hand side. It's going to open up the app transaction settings. So it's going to show what bank account is going to, how you're tracking the transactions, and all the accounts that is being routed to. So Shopify fees should be going to Shopify fees in QuickBooks, and so on and so forth, right? Okay, thank you for watching. This is it. Shopify. I love Shopify. I even invest on Shopify. It's a great tool for many of you who wants to have a little bit more independence. And they have pretty much everything there for you. So if you need a one-on-one tutorial or team training, ongoing bookkeeping, clean up and catch up, you can contact us. This is our phone number. This is just for that. So keep in mind, I am not QuickBooks. This is the bookkeeping experts. We are actually pretty specialized in integration in bookkeeping. QuickBooks tutorial. I am an accountant with a master's in accounting, so I have over 20 years of bookkeeping experience. So I have a lot of experience with QuickBooks and others as well. So I'm gonna come back here. All right, I'm back. So lots of experience with especially with integration. That is my forte. I love integration. I love to see how it works. If you ask me, is Shopify app integration by QuickBooks perfect? I'll tell you, no, it is not. That's why we do the journal entries at the end of the month. Now, if you select not to integrate, it's okay. You can do that as well. Remember what I talked to you about, creating that journal template, like ongoing journal template, recurrent journal template in QuickBooks Online. We have a video just on that, how to create a recurring journal entry. I have it for Square, but Shopify is kind of the same thing, except that it has different accounts. You just have to find out what works for you. So thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time with me today. After 2 weeks of vacation, went to Park City, enjoyed my family. I'm refreshed and ready to help you. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful summertime with your family. And until next time, keep on smiling.